your host, Casey Lingle. I work in the Human Resources office, and to my left, I have.
Aaron Barclay. I am a Salisbury City police officer.
And how long have you been serving the city?
About 4 years now.
About 4 years. And what brought you here? Are you from here?
I am from the area, and so I've grew up in the area, and proud to serve the area actually.
Where'd you graduate? Bennett. Bennett is on Parkside. Can you share a moment you felt proud to serve this city?
Yes. I love doing the DUIs, driving under the influence. I feel like it's huge, especially here, in our small community, because we know each other, and everybody's pretty much related or friend or know somebody. So,
That's very true.
just saving a life, each DUI, I feel like, we saved a life. So that makes me proud. Also, I'm a canine handler. So whenever we get to deploy, I'm pretty excited about that as well.
What does your dog specialize in?
He's a narcotic, tracking and articles. And we've been partnered for about 8 months now.
Okay, so fairly new.
Yep.
What's his name?
Texas.
Texas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So,
Did he come from Texas or?
yeah. So for where we got him from, his breeder, every dog in that litter, will be a teammate. So they just got to him in Texas, and it stuck. I think it's a really good name. I think it brings a lot of personality to him. So, but yeah, he's a really good dog. He's a chocolate lab, high strong dog. He has a birthday coming up,
Oh.
March the 30th.
And he'll be how old?
He'll be 2,
Okay.
right? Which is, I mean, he got the zoomies all the time, all the time.
Hopefully that settles out soon.
We hope so. We just had a vet visit, and they were like, "Your dog has the zoomies. We might have to like ratchet him down." And I mean, it's like, sorry, but he's just really, really friendly, really driven.
I should have brought him here.
I know, he would have like been all over us everywhere. He wouldn't have stopped. He just don't stop. So, but yeah, he's a good dog. I love running with him. With the team. And I love every time I get to deploy him in the city, do K9 demonstrations. We actually do a demonstration at Parkside,
Okay.
with Kaiser, which Kaiser. So um we go there all the time. We got a demonstration coming up soon. What's up? Yeah.
Do you do that in all the schools?
Oh, just Parkside.
Just one?
Yeah, for a CTE program.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's it. Yep. So we talk for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, kind of answer questions. More so we just tell the students there what the K9 program is about. A little bit of police work, but mostly for the K9 team, and how we select dogs, and how we get paired together, and the day in life of a K9 handler. So it's pretty good. And then afterwards they get to watch Texas go, because that's all he likes to do is go, go, go. So we'll throw like a scent article out. They'll throw like a headband out or like a keychain, anything out into just an area, maybe 25 foot by 25 foot area, and at which point he'll find it, and then everybody's super.
They love it.
They love it.
Yeah.
And then he just he does it for just to drive because he just can't stop.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
And how long do they typically serve?
Depending on the dog, and the work that dog does, you can get dogs to go 9 years, 10 years. Some dogs can go 6, 7 years. Hopefully we get to the 9, 10 year mark. That will be great for us. We try to do work with exercise and then stretching with them just to keep them going.
Longevity.
Yep, keep the longevity above them. As routine maintenance, just pretty much. But yeah, you can go from 6 years to I've heard dogs on 10, 11 years with a handle.
Yeah, that's a long time to serve.
That's a long time, especially an officer in the field. Again, I'm started at 4 years, so you're gonna be taking me 14, 15 years possibly in my career. As a handler. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Was that ever a dream of yours to be?
It was. Taking it's like taking what you love at home and bring it to work, your passion.
That's pretty cool. Perspective.
Yeah. Um, and some people look at maybe like artists, and being able to go to work as a police officer and do like a crime scene sketch. but you get to draw for fun anyway. So this is the same thing with us. I had dogs prior to Texas, but I love dogs. So being able to bring a dog to work and be able to deploy him in different scenarios is awesome.
I love that. Yeah. Um, just some random like fire questions for you. Night shift or day shift?
Ah, night shift.
Night shift. Yes. I'm always amazed when people say that.
I know.
I would
I know.
I would hate it.
Yeah. In our field, night shift really really does a lot of mental and physical damage to officers,
Sure.
you know. But
That sleep schedule.
yeah, the sleep schedule, we're not meant to sleep. I mean to stay up for 12 hours
Yeah.
a night, and stay focused, stay alert, and do that consecutively, humans in general. So you gotta change your schedule. You gotta change your eating habit. You gotta change everything when you do a night shift. But it's very rewarding at night shift. During daytime, a city influx about 15,000 extra people in the city during the day. A lot of things going on. A lot of moving parts. So not just, one or two things. It's, 100 different things. Even though it can be less dangerous, but it's definitely a lot of things going on a day. So I would prefer night shift. I think for my quality of life, day shift.
Sure. Of course. How do you cope during the night? Like, do you have an energy
I
drinker?
know this it's tough. And you think like that. You think like I don't want to drink another Monster, Rockstar, Celsius. I don't want to drink another one. I don't want to drink another coffee. But sometimes at nighttime, that's what gets you going. So I kind of like bounce it around. Um, because some guys do Zins. Some guys do a lot of things. You don't know like what an officer got to go through just to stay focused and just to be present and be available and be responsive and be that person you need in the time of need when you need us. It takes a lot.
Takes a special
Takes a special
job.
person, yes. And then on the back end, the family pays for it. When you do come home. But yeah, I try to bounce around. Sometimes just a little bit of coffee. Sometimes it's Celsius. I love Celsius. And then sometimes, like if I eat a little piece of candy, like a little piece of candy is just like, oh, you haven't eaten candy in a long time. That's enough.
That's enough
To
to
get you going to get us going. So yeah, Texas, he doesn't eat anything.
the whole shit.
So shit, just a little bit of water. Honestly, just a little bit of water. Like he is like ready to go the moment 2 paws touch the ground.
Does he sleep in the car or
Uh,
he just back there like he's ready to go?
so he used to sleep in the car. So he used to sleep because, like, the way his life was set up prior to me, it was like on Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. So then we get the night shift and I'm riding around and we're going to call the call and he's like, "Oh, what is going on?" But now I found him adjusting to the schedule and he knows when like time to get some sleep in and time to stay alert, time to stay awoke. He just hears the gear shifters and he knows like to stand up. Yeah. It's just the little things that he knows to do to make sure he's ready. Uh, because before I remember like pulling out the car and he started stretching or he started like yawning and like I got to walk him around a little bit. Meanwhile, we're on the side of the road or we're ready to do a deployment and guys are like, yeah, no, it's time to go. I'm like, I just got to get him going. He doesn't even know. So, uh, but it's not that.
I don't think myself or even listeners probably think about how the dog has to adjust too.
Yeah.
It's not just you, but
He
another living thing.
Yep, yep, and that was something that we both learned together, like, "You're right, buddy. Maybe I do need to, keep you going throughout the night, 2, 3 in the morning, when we're both maybe a little tired, then we get out the car, we do some play, we do some training, and that keeps us sharp. Prior to that, I mean, he's, like, literally, like, zoomed at the Mac.
What advice would you give to someone considering a career in law enforcement?
Um I think dedication. I think have the integrity. Um, have the courage. You have to have courage in this field. Not just dealing with call for service, but like everything else to financially, to family, spiritually, everything needs to be incorporated in that. A lot of people can get through the physical aspect. A lot of people can get through some of the mental aspect, but sometimes when you bring both of those together, it's overbearing. So having the courage to actually continue to um, fight through these things. That's what I'm saying. Fight through the mental and physical part of the job and seek help if needed. Um, it's definitely rewarding. It's definitely a noble profession. But uh, a lot of times, guys be like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with this. That's why it's a shortage in our profession, because nobody wants to deal with what the public is, perceiving us to be. Nobody wants to be that person.
It's a hard job.
But yes, so you know, I don't know what people see each and every time I step out of the car. They could see a hero or they could see the bad guy. Sure. So encourage to continue to do the job. That's going to be huge. Getting to this point, you'll be vetted out. But once you do, if you are selected to be a police officer, a lot of courage.
A lot of courage. Yeah. Well, thank you for having courage and for being here and serving our city for the past 4 years.